Hi, hello, and welcome to Simbly Chumma. And today we are going to talk about. Today there's a double header. The first match we are going to talk about CSK and PBKS. Who's going to win? What's going to happen? If CSK wins, then that means that they are a sure shot in the top two. And if PBKS wins, and that too in a big, huge margin, there's a possibility of them getting inside the playoffs as well. Um Huge means I am looking at thinking of something the range of a margin of 135 runs or more. Yes, it's very difficult, but uh, you can never say impossible in cricket, isn't it? Anyways, I'll just get on with the presentation. But before that, we'll go talk about yesterday's match. SRH was RCB. RCB was actually looking really good to win. SRH, as usual, played at the start. They played really well. The momentum was there, and suddenly, as usual, they lost it. And they tried out a new opening combination. Saha came at 4 down or something. It worked out for a while, but eventually they lost team, as it is the usual case, right? But unfortunately, RCB, even though they played really well, um, again the momentum was there. Maxwell was playing like, I mean, I was actually yesterday talking about the laws of average. No, I don't think Maxwell comes under that. He was exceptional. He was looking at scoring one more 50, 4 50s in a row. But unfortunately, as I said, the laws of average and Dev the particle came into the middle. It's very disheartening to see Dev the particle being trolled this much. RCB is where they are today is because of a few people, and one of them is definitely Dev the particle. And one off match is definitely one or two off matches. It is bound to happen. You just can't help it. So don't troll him this much. Um Apart from that, Maxwell played really well, and SRH bowlers were just spectacular. And seeing Umran Malik bowl like that, and it was very heartening to see it. 150 odd, 153 kilometers, reaching 153 thrice in one over is just spectacular for an Indian bowler. Uh, the fastest Indian ball in IPL was by Umran Malik, and that was really good to see. Hopefully, if he can sustain the line and length, I think he can be there for the long haul. Very impressed. Very impressed. By the way, let's get on with um, the memes of SRH versus RCB. Now that RCB is out of the way, there is a possibility of Chennai Super Kings definitely winning. SRH fans actually doing Aarti to Padikkal, it seems. It's so sad, man. Padikkal strike rate of less than 75 and run out of Batwell. RCB fans. Okay, it's for fun, fine. Harshal Patel, 28. I think he's right now 29, isn't it? He was 26 before, 3 wickets yesterday. Surpasses Bumrah 27 for most wickets by an Indian in an IPL season. Unbelievable turnaround. And I think one of the few people who will be missed out. I mean, like, Delhi had him and they gave it away. And Harshal Patel's performing so well for RCB. So well. Rulers looking for RCB fans, it seems. SRS defeating RCB today and realizing that they're already out of the playoffs. Cute. Let's talk about the points table. Because of the win, I think CSK is a sure shot in the top two. DC has already has become the first team in the top two, but CSK looks good for the top two as well because getting from RCB's minus 0.159 to reach 0 plus 0.739 is almost impossible. At least yesterday I was talking about RR and KKR, which is almost more than that. The only good factor was that they were actually playing each other. As they were playing each other, uh, they were as they were playing each other. They all they had to do is win it by half the. I was if RR was playing someone else, they had to win by somewhere close to a margin of 260 or 280 to get to KKR's run rate. But as they are playing each other, all they had to do is win it a margin of 140 or 150, so that their run rate will also come down. Now that RCB is not playing CSK but playing DC, that makes it completely different ball game. So let's see. CSK is for almost 95%. They are at 98%. They are in top two. 2% the RCB has, and definitely there's a chance. I'm not saying no. There's a chance for RCB becoming the top two teams as well. For CSK and PBK's team news, CSK's Suresh Raina was injured. I think that they will make sure that they won't try to strain him in the last match. Now that almost 98% they are through in the top two. Um, so most probably they won't be taking him. And Uthappa will be continuing, but there is a possibility of giving a chance to Pujara as well. Let's see. Recent form, Super Kings is coming from 2 losses in a row, but before that, 3 wins in a row. Punjab Kings have lost one, win 1-1. Lost one, lost. So in that sense, if he's they are going to follow that, the victory is in queue for Punjab Kings next up. Let's see. Recent form by batsman Rutraj Gaikwad for Super Kings, 237 runs. For Punjab Kings, it's KL Rahul and 197. Average for Rutraj is 59 and KL Rahul is 39. Top wicket taker in last 5 matches, Mohammad Shami 10 wickets in 5 matches, and Shardul Thakur is 9 wickets in 5 matches. Head-to-head history, let's check that out. You can clearly see that Chennai Super Kings have an advantage over Punjab by winning 15 matches to just 9 by Punjab. And in the last 8 matches that they have played each other, have won 5 of them, and one of them was no result, and PBK has won 2. Let's talk about head-to-head history by players. We can see here Faf du Plessis have a spectacular record against um, Kings 11 Punjab. Sorry, Punjab Kings. So does Dhoni. And Faf du Plessis in the last 4 5 matches have been spectacular as well against Punjab. So I think Faf du Plessis is a sure shot in your team. Even though Dhoni, I think I don't think he will be performing that well, and he won't get a chance this time around. Most probably by CSK, I think the rest of the batsmen will take care of the proceedings, if I'm not wrong. Let's talk about Raina. Raina has a good average and strike rate as well. So the Raidu doesn't have a very good strike rate and a very good average, decent against PBKS. Let's talk about PBK's batsman against CSK. Sorry, extremely sorry. I haven't changed the presentation. My laptop actually crashed, so I'm using Vandana's laptop, unfortunately. Let's talk about KL Rahul against CSK batsman. 10 matches, 297 runs, 33 average, and 125 strike rate. It's not as impressive as KL Rahul expected to be, and usually we expect with the numbers that KL Rahul shows every single IPL, we would expect better numbers for KL Rahul for sure. Huda from 9 matches, 125 runs, 25 average and strike rate of 128.87. Mayank Agarwal, 14 matches, 226 runs, 17 average. So it's not that good. Puran doesn't have a good average as well. That's not a big surprising factor. So KL Rahul is the key. Let's talk about CSK bowlers against PBKS. But before that, PBKS, Shah Rukh Khan actually last match he hit around 40 runs or something against CSK. That is something they might actually look at. CSK bowlers against PBKS, Jaddu has taken 14 wickets in 20 matches, not that impressive. But Shardul Thakur, 6 matches, 10 wickets, 18.6 average and 8.21 economy rate. Bravo has been impressive against Punjab Kings as well. 18 matches, 23 wickets and 19.4 to his average. Chahar actually 2 matches ago against Punjab, Chahar had a match-winning performance for 4 wickets or something. But even then, his total tally is just 6. So he's not very, very impressive, but there is a possibility of him performing as well. But is that enough for? Is that too much of an odds against Chahar for us to select him with a 11, playing 11 in fantasy? I think the odds are against Chahar. PBK's bowlers against CSK batsmen. Shami 8 matches, 5 wickets, hasn't been impressive against CSK batsmen. Um, Jordan hasn't been impressive. Henrique. Moises Henrique has been extremely good against CSK. 3 matches, 6 wickets, 13.66 average, and economy rate of 7.45. So he can be the key. Let's talk about the ground info. Um, Dubai, actually, the stadium's performance is coming down. In the last few matches, we have seen that it is extremely hard to get runs in Dubai pitch. It's completely changed. And the last 5 matches, chasing team have won all their matches. The pace still rules 66.85 percentage wickets split for pace against spin. Best batsman from either side in this ground, Rutraj Gaikwad leads with 81 average. KL Rahul comes next with 51.4. Ravindra Jadeja is next. That is something that you can look at. Let's talk about Mohammad Shami. Best bowlers in this ground. Mohammad Shami leads with 11 matches, 15 wickets. Asdeep Singh, 6 matches, 15 wickets. Jordan. So all top three are PBKS bowlers. Then comes Bravo, and then at the end comes Shardul Thakur, 6 matches, 9 wickets. So if you can see the graph year on year, it is actually coming down. It went up after in 2020 after 2019's poor 142, 143 odd average, went to 170 plus. Then it is actually coming down, and I think it's gonna go even further down and reach the 140 odd thing as well. So we can expect the first innings total to be somewhere close to 140 to 150. That's what we are at. Chinamen are the most impressive in this ground. The next comes fast bowlers, and then comes leg break bowlers. So last 5 matches for the two teams in Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Actually, lost not last 5 matches. The team history in Dubai International Cricket Stadium for the two teams. CSK in Dubai International Cricket Stadium have played 11 matches, and out of that, they've won 7 of them. Highest score that they've scored is 181, lowest score is 131, average total is 152, and run rate is 7.76. PBKs, on the other hand, have played 10 matches in Dubai and won 6. Highest score is 206, lowest score is 126, average total is 162, and run rate is 8.34. So PBKS do have a slight edge over CSK when it comes to ground familiarity and winning percentage. At Central, Ravi Bishnoi in IPL 2021 in power play, he has taken 2 wickets, average 12.5, amazing. Economy rate is 6.25, spectacular. In middle overs, he has taken 8 wickets, average 21.37, economy 6.57. The death overs, he has taken 1 wicket, average 9, economy is 4.5. Unbelievable. Bishnoi can bowl at any stage of the innings. That is true, but in the last death overs, he has just bowled 2 overs, so we can't really assess him. But still, it's good. Henrique in T20s in 2021, batting wise, he has an average of 19.87, strike rate of 126.19, but bowling wise, 10.25, average, and economy is 4.10. Henrique has had a decent 2021 all round. His bowling, especially as seen in PBK's previous match, will come in come in handy. I don't know why they didn't use him a little earlier. That is PBK's for you. Moin Ali against left hand bowlers, left hand batsmen. In all T20s in 2021, he has taken 8 wickets, average 15.75, economy is 5.32, Pooran average is 23.87, and strike rate of 107.9 against off spinners in all T20s since 2020, having been dismissed 8 times. Moin Ali should fancy his chances against him. Let's talk about the matchups. Shami against CSK batsman. Um, Shami has a trump against has an advantage against Raidu. 22 balls he has taken Raidu's wicket twice and has given only 32 runs, which means an average of just 16, but strike rate is high, 145. The entire all CSK batsmen have a strike rate of more than 140 against more than 145 against Shami actually. Raina 23 balls, 34 runs, one time dismissed, 147.82 strike rate, average of 34, so advantage to Raina. MS Dhoni 18 balls, 34 runs, hasn't been dismissed at all, strike rate of 188.88. Big advantage for Dhoni and Faf du Plessis. 38 balls, 69 runs, one time dismiss, average of 69, and a strike rate of 181.57. Chami has not been very good against CSK batsmen. Let's talk about Jadeja against PBK's batsman. Jadeja has bowled 36 balls to KL Rahul, and the KL Rahul has been able to score only 37 runs, 102.77 strike rate, extremely low for him, but hasn't been dismissed to him yet. Mayank, 9 balls, 19 runs, one time dismissed. So 19 is his average, but strike rate is 211. Pooran, 11 balls, 22 runs, one time dismissed, 200 strike rate. Deepak Chahar, 16, 3 balls he has bowled to KL Rahul, 86 runs, 136.5. He hasn't been dismissed yet, so KL Rahul has a big advantage over Deepak Chahar, who usually bowls at the power play. Mayank Agarwal, 13 balls, 16 runs, one time dismissed, so 16 average and 123 strike rate, less than 130, so advantage to Chahar. Pooran, 10 balls, 8 runs, twice dismissed, so 4 average, strike rate is 80, so big advantage to Deepak. Let's talk about Henrique against the CSK batsman. Raidu, 28 balls, 29 runs, one time dismissed, 29 average. Henrique has a very good record against CSK batters. Raina, 26 balls, 32 runs, twice dismissed, 123.07, average of 16. Dhoni has been dismissed twice, so just 9 is his average against Henrique, and strike rate of less than 100. Faf du Plessis, 19 is his average, 135 strike rate, and in 14 balls he has hit 19 runs. Few other interesting matchups. Suresh Raina with Adil Rashid, 15 balls, twice dismissed, 18 runs, strike rate of 120. but twice dismissed, average of just 9. KL Rahul was Shardul Thakur, 20 balls, 33 runs, one time dismissed. Very good average and I think strike rate. Puran versus Shardul, 3 balls, 1 run and dismissed twice. That is huge. Just 3 balls. Puran has hit him for 1 run and we dismissed twice. That is a good stat. Probable playing level, playing 11. Fab Duplessis, Rutraj Gaikwad, Moin Ali, if Suresh Raina is available, Suresh Raina, or then Uthappa or Pujara. Because last game of the season, they might be thinking of giving a chance to Pujara. Ambaji Raidu, MS Dhoni, Ravindra Jadeja, Dwayne Bravo, Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar, and Hazelwood. PBKS will have KL Rahul, Mayank, Markram, Moise Enrique, Puran, Huda, Shahrukh Khan, Nathan Ellis, Shami, Bishnoi, Lashdeep. Change of plan. CSK has almost solidified their spot in the top two. They will be trying to find some momentum before the playoff starts. So they won't be thinking about tweaking the playing 11, maybe bringing in Pujara is the only thing that I can think of. And change of plan for PBKS, Puran. That's about it. But are they going to change? I don't think so. Fantasy tip of the day: plan your captain and vice captain carefully. In fantasy 11 teams, a captain will get 2x the points and vice captain gets 1.5x the points. So plan your captain, vice captain with very amazing, know their statistics and select them properly. That will actually assure you of at least taking your money back. Uh, Winning is a different thing, but at least make sure that whatever you put in, you can get it back. Simbly Chumma's Fantasy 11 prediction: PBKS will try their best to win, but want to end up with a victory. But with past data and recent form, it does look like a CSK victory. If PBKS wants to get into the playoffs, that they will have to do something unbelievable. Maybe try for a 250 runs and back off CSK for almost 100, 110. That would mean a victory, a big. That will make sure that they can come to the playoffs. Is it possible? Team 11 pick. I'm picking KL Rahul, Rutraj Gaikwad, Faf Duplessis, Mayank Agarwal, Aiden Markram, Dwayne Bravo, Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Shami, Shardul Thakur, Ashadeep Singh, and Josh Hazelwood. I'll be waiting for the toss before I select my captain, vice captain. But I would prefer going for Faf Duplessis as the captain, and vice captain for me will be if CSK is bowling first, I would go for Shardul Thakur. If Kings 11, in Punjab Kings is bowling first, then I'll go for Mohammad Shami or Arshdeep Singh. A big thanks to Mad About Sports. It's a cricket analytics company. They are actually teach cricket analytics and other sports analytics people. They have a workshop. They have a course. If you're interested, please join it. Their website is in the description below. And I want to thank Naman Agarwal. Naman Agarwal has been very helpful in giving some invaluable statistics to us. So this is actually done by me and Naman Agarwal together. Naman Agarwal and I together. And thank you so much. He is a cricket analyst. He's a budding cricketer, and he is a past student of Mad About Sports. So, and when you are playing Fantasy 11, please understand betting can be very addictive. So make an informed decision. That's why we are giving all this information. Please play with caution. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comment section below. I will try to answer as much as possible. Thank you so much. If you want to find out all the scenarios, who to win, how much, I have made a video which is available on Simbly Chumma and Simbly Chumma Tamil. So if you're interested, please check that out.